Hi, this is Mrs. Compton, and I would like to share with you some information that Ms. Womack and I shared at the Parent Social Media Workshop on April 17th. So, just in case you missed it, or in case you were able to come out but you would like to refer to it, all of that information is here. So, we started this session by first polling our students in grades 3 through 8, just anonymously to find out what types of apps are our students using. And what we learned was 85% of our students have some sort of social media app. 42% of those students are using Snapchat. 31% of students use Instagram, and many students were using multiple apps, and 15% of our students did not have an account at all. Some of the other apps that came up were apps such as Musical.ly, Twitter, Facebook, House Party, Nintendo Switch. So some of these apps provide multiple users to chat or video at the same time, or some of these apps were also used for gaming. In addition, another alarming thing that we found was almost 44% of our children did not get parent consent to create their social media app. So, some of the pros of social media usage are number one, this is our way that our children stay connected to the world. Just as we turn on the news and find our information from TV news stations, our children are using social media to stay updated on current events that are happening throughout the world. It also boosts self-esteem through ability to artistically express themselves and friendships. Teens with disabilities are able to interact at the same level, and it allows our children to stay up to date with technology, which we know is really important in the job force this right now. Although there are many benefits to having social media, with those benefits also come cons. So cyberbullying is a big one, especially with teens with social media. A decrease in productivity skills, meaning a lot of our students spend so much time in the virtual world that they can neglect their homework or other duties. Social skills can suffer because they're so used to the social media or technology being that buffer in between conversations, that when they get to face, those conversations should look differently. And oftentimes, children will disclose too much information. They start to create a friendship with somebody, and they might begin to share things such as what school they go to, and it can be harmful. So we looked into some of the big apps that our children were saying that they used, and one of those being Snapchat. So we wanted to just bring to light some of the things that we notice about it. You can protect your child by having them go in ghost mode in Snapchat. However, even in ghost mode, if you look at the picture with the circles around it, you can see there are many areas where anywhere that has a light blue, these are other people that are not in ghost mode that are sharing their videos. So it might be videos of somebody eating food or working out in the gym. It's whatever videos these people choose to upload. So it's really important that you're having those conversations with your children about what they are seeing, even when your child may be in ghost mode themselves. Like we mentioned, many of the children use their social media to connect to the world, learn about things that are happening across the world. And so Snapchat is great for that. It's built in that they have the ability to learn about breaking news that's happening. So it's a really positive thing, or it can be a positive thing, to be able to connect to the world in such a way. Instagram is also very much like Snapchat in that respect. Children are able to connect to the world, but also people are posting videos, and it can post any types of videos. So it's really important that parents are having conversations with the types of things that their children are seeing. Musical.ly was a big app amongst our third graders, and as we were researching for this parent workshop, a news article just recently came out that mentioned that Musically is one of the highest apps for traffickers and pedophiles. So it's really important that you're protecting your child against these apps. We found that, or we learned that people that have downloaded both Musically and Lively can connect to people that only have Musically um, on their phones. So even if you don't have both of those apps downloaded, people that have both of them can connect to people that only have Musically. And so that means that they can call into them directly, they can send videos to them directly. So this broadens your scope of users through that additional app being able to link to it. So what does that mean for you as a parent? Well, it's important that you protect your child by having conversations about the dangers of social media. Even though it can be such a wonderful thing, it's important that children are aware of the dangers as well, such as strangers, being mindful of what information is shared, such as location, school. As you begin to develop these friendships, you might overlook the information that's being shared, even through some of the gaming apps such as Xbox Live. You become so familiar with people that you talk to on a regular basis and game with that you might begin to disclose information that really is harmful. Another suggestion is to create your own account and have your child add you as a friend. This will allow you to kind of monitor what they're saying and who they're talking to on a regular basis. And also set parameters for social media app usage, such as how much time are they able to use their phone for such social media usage? Are there cutoff times, such as before bedtime? Is their phone stored in another location so that you can monitor that usage? In addition, we shared that there is a COPPA law, and so you might want to research the COPPA law and learn about how your child is protected under that law. Currently, this law protects children that are 13 and above using social media. So many social media sites ask that children be 13. So if you are allowing your child to use that app prior to that age, COPPA may not protect you. So this is the information that we shared. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to email us. Thank you for listening.